starting five. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3. And for New York, Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the 5. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A. You know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Outside Hart. For 3, Bridges. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Towns taking his time here. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. The floater, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Now here's Holmgren. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
McBride on the wing, blocked by Wallace. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Chet Holmgren.
That free throw good from Holmgren. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot on him.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Wallace outside. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Dort for 3. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. Bridges passes to McBride. Here's Towns. Over Holmgren. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Dort finds Williams. Screen by Holmgren. Dort for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Holmgren. Now Wallace. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Now here's Bridges. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to McBride. New York working the ball around now. Here's Towns. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Knicks, still early, but they have the third best record in the conference.
You know, for the Knicks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
It's Dort on the wing. Outside, SGA. The kick out to Williams. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. For New York, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got his second basket.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's 9 points for Chet Holmgren. Outside McBride. Back to Brunson. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against Hart. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. From the arc. The Thunder pull it in.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Now here's Hart. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. A nice shot by McBride.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's SGA. Buried from 15 feet out.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
SGA against Brunson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
New York shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. New York making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wiggins, he's checked in for Wallace.
At the line, 1 shot.
Clark, at this point of the season, team identities have to be getting pretty firm.
B.A., you would hope that teams know what they're good at by now. I mean, and their weaknesses as well. You can build on your identity as long as you understand strengths and weaknesses.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Quick peek at the point guards who, over the last month, are not just making plays for others, they're putting up points themselves. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Now here's Dort. He's scoreless. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Clarkson passes to Brunson. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Mitchell's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Towns. A 35-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Towns a screen on Wiggins. Hart from long range. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 4. To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
And so he makes both from the line. Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, B.A., making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable. Heady fake by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. I mean, heck, you grow up in the family business of hoops. You expect to be good.
That free throw good from Brunson. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now, here's Williams. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Golden State. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Yabusele outside. To the paint. And Yabusele slams it in.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Mitchell finds Dort. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown. And it's New York with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now here's Wiggins. 11 points for him last game against Golden State. Pass to Williams. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Back to Brunson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Brunson's got 11 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Dort. No made baskets yet. Back to Williams. Wiggins with a screen on Hart. Williams from long range. Clarkson grabs a miss. New York leading by 3. Pass to Brunson. Yabusele, a screen on Mitchell. And it's New York with another.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. BA, back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Hart. Kolek comes in for Brunson. Then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Robinson passes to Clarkson. New York again can't hit. Thunder trail by 3. On the wing, Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Holmgren with a screen on Bridges. Down low. 5 to shoot. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Bridges outside. No good on the triple. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Mitchell with the ball, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Got it.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Well, the Knicks shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Screen by Robinson. To the middle. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Joe, the pass to Mitchell. From deep. Clarkson grabs a miss. New York trailing. Pass to Yabusele. Puts up a 3. Pure from three-point range. Yabusele's got his second basket on the night.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Mitchell, Chet Holmgren out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins, and it's Joe in at shooting guard. Williams passes to Mitchell. Now here's Joe. He's guarded by Bridges. Holmgren against Clarkson. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Pass to Bridges. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Kolek. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Oklahoma City trailing.
28-26.
Inside, here's Holmgren, and the big finish by Holmgren.
Man, this is exactly why so many are high on Holmgren. When he takes over like this, he's unstoppable.
Pass to Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That's good from Bridges. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass, boy. Wreaking havoc on the boards, extra opportunities, aplenty the way the game is played now.
McBride, he's checked in for Kohler. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. The 3 from Holmgren. Holmgren with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Bridges. With the drive. Ooh, poked away. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Oklahoma City, number 1.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Now here's McBride. 15 in his last outing. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot here. Clarkson for 3. Connects from downtown. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Knicks lead 33-28.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Holmgren. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
New York leading by 3. Outside McBride. Clarkson for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson Gray.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent. Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Outside, Williams. On the wing, Wallace. He's covered by Clarkson. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Yabusele outside. Pass to Clarkson. The 3. They grab their own miss. Outside McBride. Screen by Robinson. McBride passes to Robinson. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Long range from the inbound. McBride can't get it to go. Thunder trail by 4. Now Williams. He's got 7. Pass to Mitchell. Holmgren against Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Williams from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Clarkson outside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal. Second team foul. Jordan Clarkson at the line. One shot.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. They trail by 7. Pass to Williams. Puts it up. And he hits the jumper. Williams has got 9. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Oh, Robinson with a block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
McBride passes to Clarkson. Towns outside. Wide open. And again, the Knicks missing.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
An excellent passing wing. Jalen Williams can run offense. Picked up an assist right there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Clarkson. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Mitchell. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. And it falls all over the rim and in.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max club.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Now here's Wiggins. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Towns against Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The kick out to Brunson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Outside, SGA. Outside, Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Yabusele, left side. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And the Knicks shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. Pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. That one's down for Brunson.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
Knicks lead 46.
Here's Williams. 12 points for him. Wallace outside. Now Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And here's SGA outside. Buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's McBride. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside. So it's the Thunder now.
48-46.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Yabusele against Wiggins. From 6 feet away. And it's Yabusele with a bucket inside. And now it's a 4-point New York lead. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Clearly, Brunson had a plan B when he went inside, and it worked out beautifully.
Knicks lead 53-46.
SGA passes to Wallace. Pass to Holmgren to end the run. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Here's Bridges. Takes the 3. And Yabusele with a bucket on the assist by Bridges. Yabusele's got 5 points now this quarter.
Knicks lead 56.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Outside Brunson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
That free throw good from Brunson.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now here's Wallace. No points so far. Here's Williams. Outside for Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Joe. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Outside Brunson. Out to Bridges. Hart with a screen on Dort. Bridges down low. Dort defending. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 points.
Bridges able to keep that shot clock in his head and just beat it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Sinks the tray.
That's his 2nd triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor. Outside Brunson.
There's the steal. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Please direct your attention to second quarter and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
We've been tracking these two all along. The way these guys are leading their teams, impressive.
Yes, the way it's gone, whichever of these two can keep it up in the second half, his team's coming out with the W.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Thunder trail by 4. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. SGA's got 12 points.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams a screen on Hart for the tie. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys, back over to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Now here's Dort, still without a bucket. And that one's good.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Stopping Brunson clean is really a challenging endeavor. I mean, he's clever, he's agile, and he is physical and assertive, too.
And that one misses.
And Brunson really is a leader both on and off the floor. His example When he speaks words of truth and passion, and his will and drive to win is infectious.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Second free throw, no good.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
It's Holmgren, high post. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities. One shot.
Honestly, the only thing that slowed Holmgren down at times is injuries. Otherwise, he's been pretty much unstoppable.
Outside McBride. Outside Brunson. They need this. Williams grabs the board.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Top 5 in fewest turnovers. They handle the rock with care, and that also helps you defensively. Less chances for your opponents to run off a turnover.
And this team embodies a never-give-up attitude. This is especially evident on the offensive glass, where they know how to keep plays alive and score off second-chance opportunities. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Bridges finds Brunson. This one for 3. And again, the Knicks missing.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Wallace. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Thunder lead by 9. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. They get back on track. Brunson with the finish inside.
You know, you've got to give it to Brunson. He does not discriminate. He gives the business to whoever is guarding.
Wallace outside. Pass to Dort. Wiggins outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. Number 1, the Knicks.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
Pass to McBride. Launches it. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Wallace outside. Now here's Dort. Outside, Williams. Back to Dort. And here's Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly, and the three-pointer goes. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Brunson. 27 points for him. Leans inside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort finds Williams. Here's Wallace. Holmgren right side. Back to Wallace. Tries it from 19. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Now here's Brunson. Consistent production from him. Averaging around 27.5 points a game. Outside McBride. Here's the three. Wallace pulls it in. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-5 run. Pass to Holmgren. Bridges against Williams. The three is up. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Yeah, nice shot by Williams. Just a soft touch from deep.
Outside Brunson. Brunson, tough one up close.
For one like Brunson, who really is vertically challenged, he's not a guy who's elevating a lot. You've got to have that floater in your game.
Wiggins outside. Back to Wallace. They set the screen from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Hart. Towns left side. Pass to Brunson. Towns against Holmgren. Unloads. The shot by Towns, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Fader on the way. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Clarkson's checked in for New York. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 9. He's off on that one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Dort for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Brunson. Let's go with a 3 on target from range. Brunson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Outside, Williams. Williams looking around. Holmgren against Towns. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Brunson. Over to the wing. Fades back. Three-pointer, Bridges. Outside Hart. Fires for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williams passes to Williams. Dort, a screen on Hart. Dort outside. There's the triple. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Outside Hart. And it's off from three-point range.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
and he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
That one drops for him.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy, just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Thunder. Hart passes to Bridges. Outside Brunson. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's got 37.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Bridges from 12 feet. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And it's now only a 5-point Thunder lead.
That was a very smooth shot by Bridges. Measured that mid-range J perfect.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Give a big round of applause for your testing.
So for the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Yabusele comes in for Hart. Kolek comes in for Jalen Brunson. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Dort. A minute 31 left in the third. Caruso outside. And there's a pick. 4-3. He drops it from range. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Clarkson. New York working the ball around now. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's...
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game.
I mean, what an incredible reach he has. Holmgren should strike fear into any shooter when he's on the floor.
Caruso with the bucket.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clarkson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Joe. The three ball. No good there. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Wallace and Williams run the wings. Aaron Wiggins out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's Mitchell in at the one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, That's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Williams. Here's Wiggins. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Aaron Wiggins. One shot.
One shot.
Knicks trail by 12. Down low. Three-pointer. A nice shot by McBride.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Williams, a screen on Towns.
Thunder lead, 82-83.
Wallace outside. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. And the Thunder lead by 12.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Towns. Outside McBride. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 5 assists in the game.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Here's Wallace. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. No good. Clarkson against Williams. Pass to Kolek. Outside Robinson. Towns, right side. Here's Kolek. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Wiggins. Outside Mitchell. Here's Williams. He's covered by Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. That 3's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Clarkson against Williams. Clarkson passes to Towns. Here's McBride. And the 3 off target.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Clarkson. Williams passes to Wallace. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 9. Clarkson outside. And he lays it up and in.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Outside, Williams. Williams with the screen to win the cold spell. And it's good on the lay-in. Williams has got 27 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter. When your goal is to get him a 3, Towns can make those pay dividends.
Williams, a screen on Clarkson. From 13. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Kolek. Watched by Wallace. Screen by Robinson. Here's McBride. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williams. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns Bridges got 15 rebounds here tonight. Now here's McBride. Here's Towns, hounded by Wiggins. Towns, right side. 5 on the clock. Back to McBride. Over Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to go on Kenrich Williams. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Kolek. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride.
Mitchell Robinson at the line. One shot.
Free throw good, Robinson.
Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside. Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
Now here's Joe. The Thunder with another miss.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Robinson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The score now all even. Brunson's got 40 points.
If Brunson gets space from beyond the arc, expect him to let it fly. He's extremely confident in his ability.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades and shoots. And it goes straight through with a swish. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Robinson, a screen on SGA. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson passes to Robinson. They double him with Holmgren. Hart from long range. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And here's Hart. To take the lead. Williams grabs the board.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Dort up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Dort, the pass to SGA. Holmgren outside. Williams finds Holmgren. No good on the three. For New York, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Robinson. Clarkson outside. Counted from distance. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. For the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Robinson, and Miles McBride subbed in for Clarkson. Then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Wallace in for Joe. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. And the big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Really left him alone that time. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. He's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround.
Here's Brunson.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. There's the three. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
Tenacious stuff from Dort. I mean, he knows the situation and is dead set on getting them a bucket.
SGA against Brunson. Oh, the long ball, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now Dort. Here's the pass to Williams. Dort outside. SGA. And the three misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Huge points from Hart there. Never shies away from the big moment.
Thunder leading by 3. Outside Williams. Now SGA. Outside Holmgren. Let's loose for 3. The 3 ball is down.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Brunson taking his time here. Holmgren with the block. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Williams fires. Yes, sir. From 13 feet.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Brunson takes it himself. Oh, yeah. That's good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting 56% today. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Holmgren with a screen on Hart. Williams. Misses the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Towns. Towns double team. Outside Bridges. Hart against Williams. Hart inside. That's off. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Right side, Williams. Now Dort. Outside Holmgren. From deep. It's money from deep.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every 3 he takes now is going down.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Give it up right now. Let's make some noise for your Knicks Quaker Dance Crew.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson.
So tough to deal with. I mean, Jalen Brunson has savvy oozing out of his pores. I mean, and he takes full advantage of it all.
17 foul. Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings him with an 8. Both free throws good from Brunson. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's SGA. 11-footer is good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Thunder lead 117-110.
And here's SGA. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And that basket is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
One shot.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.